Hello, you beautiful bunch. Welcome back to my channel. It's Karen. I hope you're having an amazing week. How are you guys? How are you doing? Let me know down below in the comments. Always love having a chat and a catch up with you guys. So thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I had sat down at my nail desk, I think it was a few evenings ago, and I thought to myself, what do I want to do? What nail do I want to do? What have I not done? And I know that there's been a big sort of pop art trend. So I decided, do you know what, I'm going to try that. But I wanted to do it comic book style. Now, initially, this is why I'm putting the white down. Initially, whenever I had an idea for this nail, a majority of it would have been white. But me being me, decided to scroll through Pinterest pretty shortly into this. And I was seeing other different styles, and I seen this duvet cover, and I was like, oh, I like the look of that. Yeah, I want to go with that, and I want to do pastels, and I want to do. So it kind of changed. It evolved into something that it didn't initially start out to be, but I was actually pretty happy with the end result. So if you're recreating this, you don't need to put the white down. That being said, it was actually good for the lighter colours because it helped the sort of the ones that were a little bit more patchy. But anyway, I digress. Here we go. So put my white down, cured it, and now I'm going over now with the black gel paint. And I would highly recommend black gel paint over black gel polish if you're doing it. You can do it with gel polish, but you probably want to put to cover the white in matte or whatever base you're using, because gel polish can be a little bit more runny and trickier to use, in my opinion. I know a lot of people enjoy painting with it, but I just kind of like the gel paint because it's just that bit thicker and easier to control. And I could have done those lines with a liner brush. And that probably would have made life a whole heap easier for me. But you know me, guys, I don't make things easy, and yeah, had to make life tricky for myself. But that being said, I need a lot of practice with freehand and control as well too, because my hands are quite weak, and they can get quite shaky as well too at times. So wasn't a bad thing, to be fair. Wasn't a bad thing. Anyway, so here we go. I'm going in now, obviously, with the different colours. I love this lavender. I think it was Viola, call it. They're all Madame Glam colours. I completely forgot to record the names of them, but I just thought that they were really, really nice together. This blue one here was a little bit patchy, but I did go over them a second time just to really sort of, to fix any of the patchiness and that. And it was really quickly going over them a second time. So that's me just filling them in there. And then I put a little bit of pink as well down on just below that lilac as well too there. So you'll see that in a minute. Just that little corner bit. There you go. Just a tiny little bit there. And so once I had done that, then I was happy enough. Popped that in for a cure. And again, went over it a second time. As you can see, the colours are just a little bit better. And then using some gel paint, I'm just going back over those lines and neatening everything up, making it a little bit more blocky, a little bit more defined, tidying up the edges as well too of the squares, just making everything nice and neat. And then we're going to go in for a cure in that too. Okay, and now we're going to go in with some of our Nail Sugar Pop Art water decals. These are so much fun. I love, love, love these. So, as always, I trim out my little design. I put it on the stamper, wet the back, wait 10 seconds, and then just stamp it onto the nail. And it is as easy as that. That is it. This one here I had a little bit of trouble with because the blue didn't have very much of a tacky layer, but I managed to just sort of very gently press it and flatten it out, so it wasn't too bad after all. But if your gel polish doesn't have much of an inhibition layer once it's cured, put down a layer of base coat and cure it, because it'll have a lovely tacky layer to grip hold of your decal. So I'm just trimming off the edge of that. And then I had went in with a bit of a mistake here. I had went in with the velvet matte top coat. Now it ended up sort of dragging some of the cured black there, as you can see, onto the lavender colour, that sort of lilac colour. But thankfully, that's the nail with the boom on it. So it ended up actually a bit of a happy accident, because it kind of makes that little segment, it ties in really well because of because of the little icon on it. So it's sort of all played in okay. And then I'm just putting the white then along the black strips there to make it nice and comic-y book looking. And I give that a cure, and then I'm going around the edge with some black gel paint again. And I just wanted to frame it all so that it just kind of like, I don't know, just frames the nail. Just looked really cool this way. So I done it down both sides. And again, a liner brush would have probably been a whole lot better, but I was happy enough with this little brush, just the detailer one. And then I cured that, matte top coated it, and ta-da! That is our finished look, our little comic book pop art nail. I had so much fun creating this. Totally different to what I usually do with glitter and bling and all that kind of thing, but I really enjoyed this and I love the finished result. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Are you into pop art? Is it your kind of thing? It's not normally my kind of thing, but I really enjoyed this. So thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all again next time. And have a great week. Bye.